sister Jovita George, and I usually make beauty videos on YouTube. But today I wanted to make a video which is more important since it's International Women's Day. Happy Women's Day! This is a celebration for all of us because without women, none of us would exist. Today's video is going to be about how we can protect oneself, because I'm sure that all of you, at least most of you, have heard about the rape case that happened last year in Delhi, India. It was a gang rape and the victim passed away. The rapists were found, obviously, and they were sentenced to death. This case actually brought all of India together and all of that positive things happened. But the sad part is that the number of rape in India has not reduced. Rape happens all over the world. So what we can do is to spread awareness. Sadly, we don't know as much as we should know. So I urge you to watch this video and share it with all the women in your life. So I think we should just skip all this nonsense and just go into the information. The most important thing for any woman and man, in fact, is to be aware of your surroundings. May it be daytime, nighttime, whatever time of the day, you have to be aware of your surroundings. You should always know who is around you. That might not make sense at some point of the time, but I want you to understand what I'm trying to say, okay? Parking lots and garages and all those empty spots, empty alleys are the place that potential rapists tend to hang out and, look out for praise. Get into your car, lock your doors first, and switch on the car and go. Do not ever give your status update like, I just got out of this party. Don't ever put your location details on Facebook then and there. It's not safe, little girls. It's not safe. You get back home and you can say, had an awesome time at this place once you are safe and sound. You cannot always completely trust anyone unless obviously they are your bestest of best friends. You really cannot trust a group of people that you just met or maybe you even know for a couple of months, because people tend to plan for months. Do not take drinks from just any random people. You need to see people pour your drinks into the glass in front of your eyes. Get it directly from the bar or whatever. If you're planning on drinking, I'm assuming you are of age and all that. What I'm saying is just don't accept drinks from strangers. It's like telling little kids, do not accept candies from strangers. It could be spiked. Guard yourself. This is not all about the party. I'm just giving you a scenario, but apply it to your life situations. Assuming that you are at a party, do not drink too much that you are completely out of all of your, what I'm saying, right? Just don't be drunk. One thing that you have to remember is to always keep your phone charged. Say you are moving from point A to point B at an after dark scenario. Always inform somebody of your location, somebody that you trust, somebody who is nearby. Last thing you want to know when you are in danger is that you have no battery to contact somebody. Another thing, when you are alone or when you are traveling alone, do not be lost in your phone, like playing Candy Crush and WhatsApping your bestie on your phone, because you need to be aware of your surroundings. And this has to be a daily routine. I'm not talking about just one day that you're gonna go partying. Every day, when you go for work, when you go to school, every day, all time, you have to protect yourself, because we just have one body, we just have one life. We gotta protect this. Carry some sort of defensive mechanism for self-protection. These days, it's very easy for you to get pepper spray or even pink cute taser off of eBay. These things are even really affordable, okay? But if you cannot, you can just carry a little bit of chili powder in your bag. You can carry your deo in a spray can form, your perfume. So many things that is there in your bag can be used as a weapon. Your umbrella, your pen, you can stab the shit out of this guy. Don't wait till the last minute to reach out into your bag and fish out your little defense. Just hold it in your hand, have your mobile in your other hand, walk, be ready. If you feel uncomfortable, just be ready with your weapon. It is very easy to use your weapon against yourself. So it is very important that you know how to use your choice of weapon. When you're simply lying around at home doing nothing, watching Friends, take an empty spray bottle of water and play with your friends. Maybe you can play up scenarios where you target them and let me do this again. Your weapon can be snatched from your hand and used against you. So it is important that you learn how to use your weapon to protect you. This is what I'm trying to say, okay? Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, somebody's been stalking you. Do not be shy or coy or do not feel embarrassed. make some noise. Turn back and say, hey, you. Let the person know that you will not back off from making some noise, okay? You need to gather up as many people as you can. If you're planning on drinking, drink responsibly. Because you should always remember that you alone are responsible for yourself and you should take care of yourself. Anything can go wrong at any time, so be smart. Don't just drink and pass out in the toilet. Like, don't do that yourself. Never leave your drink unattended. Just don't leave it somewhere. Don't drink somebody else's drink. Just be very responsible and careful when it comes to drinks. These are the things that you might have taken for granted. Thing is, you never know when something can go wrong. I hope you take all of this in positive spirit, okay? If it's possible for you to take a self-defense course, please, by all means, you should join a karate class or a judo class, kickboxing. Oh, by the way, how many of you have watched Miss Congeniality? One of my favorite movies. Don't you just love Sandra Bullock? Do you remember the sing method that she taught in that? If somebody comes to grab you from behind, sing. Just practice it. Elbow, solar plexus, stomp on the foot. You turn around and jam the palm on his nose, like up like that, like break that shit. Finish with the knee against the groin. That always gets you. Sun's never gonna shine on there again. Now this is gonna be slightly gruesome, okay? But you cannot be polite and kind if somebody's gonna come at you and attack you. So stab, bite, jab, punch, do whatever you can. If you leave identifiable marks on the person, it is even easier to catch this person. How many of you know the emergency number to your country? How many? Comment right now, comment underneath below. Write down your country name and your emergency number. Right now, not your personal number, the country's emergency number. The emergency number of Kuwait is 112 and the emergency number of India is 100 for local police. But please double check for your area and region and all. Rapists don't always look like criminals. It could look like a really good looking guy. You know what I'm saying? So don't trust anyone just like that, okay? It is never ever the victim's fault. It is never what you wore. It is never what you said. You never provocated anybody. The rapists have issues. That's why they do what they do. And people who give victims a really difficult time know this. They have gone through a really bad time anyway. You don't have to do anything extra to make life more difficult for them. So back off. That's all. There is a very informative video that I found on YouTube. So I'll link the link to that underneath as well. So that's pretty much what I wanted to tell you today. It's also my birthday. Stay strong. Share this video with all of the women in your life so we spread awareness. I love you all. Happy Women's Day. Bye.